Hi, this is Gail. Welcome to my channel. And today I am sharing with you a design team project for Caroline's Craft Tree. And this is a little unique journal that I have put together. Pardon my hands and fingers. I've definitely been staining and I have all kinds of colors and glue and what a mess. But anyhow, this has been a lot of fun. It's been very freeing to be able to create with this. I use the bird cutout digital kit from Caroline, and I'm just trying to show you that that says wings. And these, by the way, are actually from what have been called, well, they're called silver dollar plants, they're called money plants, they're called honesty plants. Maybe there are other names as well, I'm not sure, but those are the ones I'm familiar with. And so I did a little shimmer or glimmer mist on it, and then I stamped some words. So they are throughout this little journal. This bird is actually printed on fabric and then stuffed. So it's a little 3D bird. And couldn't kind of decide on whether I wanted a nest or a birdhouse. So that's why you have this configuration here on the front with some little pine cones and things from nature. Um, the quote on this I really like, and it says, "Be as a bird perched on a frail branch that she feels bending beneath her. Still she sings away all the same, knowing she has wings." And that quote is from novelist and dramatist Victor Hugo. I should say also that the design for this journal is not my own. I got it from watching Dawn, the book vandal. I made one right along with her. I thought it was so fascinating. Um, and you can go over to her channel, which I'll have listed below in the description, and you can see how it is made. Now, I chose to use this ribbon that I purchased already printed on with some cursive that really I can't really read what it's saying. But anyhow, so that is already prepared. This is just corrugated cardboard. The whole structure is corrugated cardboard. So that's kind of fun. So there's the front. And now here's the back. A little bit of a reversal, isn't it? Because usually the title to a book is on the front. But hey ho, I just felt like being whimsical with this little journal. Now, this one says heart, and it is a pocket. We have some, of course, cheesecloth that I've dyed to be sort of a brownish color. And this is actually an ad that I got from Graphics Fairy, and I have done the Daddy Vans wax on it. And if you haven't watched my video on using a classic versus the Daddy Vans, it should be the video right before this one or a couple ahead. But anyhow, you'll be able to see what the difference is. And I have to say, I do much prefer the Daddy Vans now that I've realized that you can kind of rub it back after you've put it on to make your paper transparent. You can rub it back and then it isn't sticky at all. Okay, so that's Daddy Vans. So this is just an ad and it is transparent. I did use the Daddy Vans wax on it and I just wanted it to kind of look old. And then also, I have a little tag in here. This is a decoupage of a napkin onto a master board of book pages. It's that technique that you've seen Tina Do and I think Jackie Chimes, where you put 3 book pages or so down, then you have all your scraps of book pages and you glue them on willy-nilly, and then you cut it up to make a master board. And then on top of that, I chose to decoupage. So it does have tea stained paper on the back, so you can write on it. So that's the back. And we'll untie it and go inside. And it really doesn't matter how big I zoom out, you won't be able to see all of this all together. So just know that it has a lot of flips and flops. Okay, so let me show you this part. This is the back of the front cover. This actually is an antique paper that again I've used the Daddy Vans wax on to make it transparent. Again, here's one of those little silver dollars, and it says joy. There is a little bit of a glare. I'm doing my best with that. And then down here you have a quote, "Your head is a living forest full of songbirds," by E.E. Cummings. Okay, and as you can see, it is transparent, and inside I have another little journaling card, again made through the same process as the first one I showed you, and this is a napkin. Oopsie. And on the back, journaling. Okay, so there's that page. Now, then we have this page, and this one is using birds from Caroline's Craft Tree, and I've put on a little butterfly. Oops, the little feeler must be down there underneath. Anyhow, it's here. Again, this one says soul. Made a little cluster with one of the skeleton leaves and some cheesecloth and the silver dollar and the butterfly. Again, up here, a quote, "The sound of birds stops the noise in my mind." Carly Simon. I loved that song. Ah, yes, the good old days. And I also have yet another decoupaged journaling card or tag. Little bit of stenciling and stamping. Okay. Now, this is going to flip up. Well, I'll show you that part in a minute. This one will flip down in a second. Again, it's the same type of cluster, the same background, another pretty bird from Caroline's Craft Tree. This one says love, and this quote is, "I once asked a bird, 'How is it that you fly in this gravity of darkness?' She responded, 'Love lifts me.'" And that is Hafiz, not sure how you pronounce it. Again, another journaling card. Okay, you can kind of see some of the book pages behind. I love this napkin and this bird. And again on the back, yeah, a little bit of stenciling. Okay. I'm hitting something because it's not. Maybe it is going in all the way. No, it's not. It's hitting something, but okay, I'm going to leave it because go, go, go. All right. Now, both of these look exactly the same, okay? So, this one was the one that flipped up here. The first one that I showed you, it's got a little journal in it, cute little bird. It's got some beads on the journal. I think I'll show you this other journal. I'll open this one up. Let me flip that back for a minute. Okay, so this is just like the other page. Okie dokie, got a little bit of a burlap pocket here to hold the journal. The journal also ties into place. It's got this cute little bird. Oopsie, come on. There's, uh-oh, I lost one of my beads in here. Whoopsie. Gonna have to put that back on. But know that it does have a dangle. Okay, so, alrighty. Now this is all tea stained. It's all kind of irregular. The fun of this whole journal is the being able to make it kind of rustic. Okay, so I put together this collage of all the little birds in Caroline's cutouts. Actually, I think there are 32. I doubt there are 32 on here, but there are many. Okay, so again, tea stain, some stamping and stenciling. This actually was done when the paper was tea stained. Okay, so all of these are the different birds that are in her kit. Again, I apologize for how really nasty my fingers look. Okie dokie. So I did go through, I tore the pages, I distressed around every single page, stamped, stenciled, and of course tea stained paper, as I said. There's the center. Some of the pages you can really see design in the paper from when it was tea stained, and others not so much design, but obviously the stenciling and stamping helps to make up for that. So both of the journals, they're constructed similarly. There'll be different birds because I think this is 18 pages, so, or something along those lines at any rate. So yeah, I'm going to tie that back on later. But I am not going to mess with it now. Pardon my yawning. It's probably close to 2 in the morning. I wanted to get this done before I go to bed. I have an appointment in the morning, and then my grandson and granddaughter are coming tomorrow, so I knew I wouldn't get to do any crafting tomorrow at all. In fact, I'm going to have to clean off the bed before I can sleep in it tomorrow night. Always a challenge. Okay, so you see, there we go. That was the front of the page. And then there was this. So there are 2 that are like that. Now, this page is actually part of the last flap that comes down like this, okay? But I'll show you this part. So I used her designs and found this neat public domain postcard, and then added the birds, did some stamping, and I also used her birds, found a template, and made this little journaling card and pocket. And again, on the back of these, I wanted to use the brown napkins that you get from fast food places, but I couldn't find them, and I knew I had some here. But instead, I used natural or undyed coffee filter, and that worked like a charm. Okay, so again, this is the exact same. These are duplicates. They're twins, okay, if you will. Love this trim. And over here, what do we have? Let me show you this page first. This is an antique papery page, and it is translucent. I have used the wax on it. I'll show you this is the exact same tag as you saw over here, only it's teensy tiny. See? Okay, and this is another one of those silver dollars. It says heart. This is a cute little ledger page that I made, and I love things like this for listing, making lists, right? So again, tea stained paper, and how did I just do that? Okay, here we go. I'm getting tired. I can't even remember how I put things together. Okay, and that fits in that little pocket that I made. And under here, you'll recognize this. It's just a bigger version of that same tag. And you can see that this definitely is transparent. Okay, so there's that page. That's on the back of this one. So we have 3 across here, in case you're struggling. But it wouldn't matter. No matter how far I zoomed out, it wouldn't zoom out far enough for you to see that. Okay, and then this is the center. Oh, this also has a quote. Let me read the quote. It says, trying to pull it up so you can read it, but I don't know. A bird is safe in its nest, but that is not what its wings are made for. And that is by Amit Ray, World Peace, the voice of a mountain bird. Okay, had to look really close for that one. Okay, okay. Okay, now back to this one. I just really wanted to get rustic, use some twigs and parts of trees. Then I shrunk down those little tiny bird cutouts, made wings on some of them, and then this one says family, and then the quote is, birds sing after a storm. Why shouldn't people feel is free to delight in whatever sunlight remains to them? That's by W.H. Hudson. Okay, so this is really just a little scene to look at. Kind of a fun little scene. Okay, so now I have one more spot to show you. So let me get to it. I'm trying to put everything back together. And whoops, I have shown it to you already. Okay, so that's my journal. It's really different than what I usually make, and yet it has 2 of these small journals that you can do a lot of writing in. Plus, there are quite a few tags that you can write on the back of. So, it does have writing space. So, I hope you enjoyed the flip through. I hope that it gave you some ideas and maybe inspired you to go out and make something. And if you haven't done so, stop over to Caroline's Craft Tree and see all the wonderful digital kits that she has. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you to those of you who have continued to stop by. And thank you to anyone who might be new to my channel. So get out there, make something, go create. Bye.